Tough session tonight, mate. With the gaffer, Colin Wallington. First night of pre-season. First of all, what are your thoughts, start to finish?
It's great. It was good numbers. I think it was about 35, 36. I'm not exactly certain, but they worked really hard. It was all football, which is what I believe in. And they showed themselves that we're not judging anybody at the moment. What we're looking at the moment is to get them to fit. We'll judge them when they're fit, but you could see that some people are more fitter than the others, but so some people got a bit of a gap to make up. So then you can judge them from there. But their attitude and their discipline was excellent.
Yeah, I think I share that sentiment. You say you're not judging them tonight, but was there any performances in the match situations there that you that sort of raised an eyebrow at all?
There was. I mean, the players that we've been with us from last year, they did look quite sharp. But there were two or three new lads that really impressed me, and hopefully they'll go on and spend a good season with us.
I noticed you got a really tough pre-season coming up. I think you've got 6 games, all against higher opposition, I believe. What are your plans going in for those?
Obviously, games will change anyway. You'll probably find that there'll be holidays and things like that during that time anyway. So, but in that, I think we're going to have a squad that's going to be 22, 23, 24, where they're going to have to share the games and see how they go. But when you're playing against hard opposition, it makes you better. So hopefully we'll rise above it.
Good, and obviously the club's going to have its own reserves as well, playing in the Border League, alongside the first who are playing in the Premier League. Reserves obviously playing in Division 2. How do you think we're going to fare in that division? I know it's a tough call because you don't know an awful lot about that league. But are you looking to be competitive as possible?
Of course we are. We'll be competitive. And I mean, the idea is that the reserves are players that can step into the first team. So they've got to be good players. So at the same time, they've got to be as fit as the first team players. They've got to be hopefully nearly as good as the first team players. And then they can come in there and we know there's not a problem when anybody gets injured or etc. So hopefully that will raise the standard of the second team or the reserves.
Okay, and it's the first opportunity you've had so far to work with your new appointment, Harry Stoneham, who's coming in as assistant manager to support you as much as possible. How was he tonight? And do you think it's going to be a close bond between you two?
I don't think there's any doubt about that. Harry is a great motivator and he's a good talker to people. And I saw him when he went on the game a little bit to even up the size at one time. The minute he went out there, he started talking and getting people playing. His playing days are not finished, but at the same time, he can motivate from the line and also play when needs be. Great guy to have around you.
Okay, really pleasing to hear that, Colin. So you would say overall tonight, disappointment, pleased, very happy. What's your sentiment after watching that tonight?
Pleased. I'm pleased with what we've done, and yeah, well, I still think there's a few spots that we need to look about. But I mean, if they can keep that attitude going and keep that work rate going, you can only do well.
Thanks, Colin. Great session tonight, and look forward to seeing you Thursday.
Thank you. Cheers, Glenn.